Back with another one. Walking Rome early in the morning here, as I am visiting in the Midwest, and just want to touch upon the Pontiff's recent trip to Asia, in which he told a group of children from all sorts of religions that every religion is a way to God. And then he tried to say that his was the best way. But you'll see a lot of people that follow the harlot or the Vatican Catholic Church, and they'll explain away, or they'll try to explain away what he's doing. They'll say that the definition for infallible, because they do claim that the Pope is infallible. They'll say that the definition for that, excuse me, there's a trash truck there, or a recycling truck. They'll say that their definition of infallibility isn't what we recognize infallible to be. Infallible to us is just they don't make mistakes. They wouldn't say anything that's not, accurate or true. But their definition of infallible is the Pope can say essentially whatever he wants, and if it's wrong or it contradicts the Bible, then they'll just say, well, that didn't count. But he speaks matter of fact all the time. So there's certain types. If he's writing something, then he's like decreeing it as a message from God, because they've established in their own minds that he is the direct conduit for God on earth. That's what they claim. So he can say whatever he wants, and people are supposed to listen to it. Whenever sometimes he gets caught saying things that contradict the Bible, then whenever that happens, then they just explain it away as an accident or whatever. So it's one of those situations where you can kind of do whatever you want, and there's no accountability for it. It's just explained away. So it's important, though, to tie this into the ecumenical movement, because the ecumenical movement, if you read Revelation 17, talks about your one world religion, which is by the harlot, and then you're going to have the harlot's daughters, which would be if you look at my post yesterday, I show you who the harlot's daughters are going to be. It's going to be those mega church, evangelical, insert name here, churches in America, because they're all going to point to him as the vicer. They're all saying that the protest is over, and we should all start going back to Rome. They're saying these things, and it's just if you read the Bible, you'll see it's a blatant lie. So it's important to keep this in mind when you're seeing things, because what the Pope should have done is say that Jesus is the way and the truth and the life, and that nobody gets to the Father but through him. But he didn't do that. He let them continue to believe their lie. So as the Pope, that would have been the second thing, I don't know, he should have addressed it at all, instead of saying that always lead to God. But he doesn't really, he's not really trying to lead people to Christ. He's just trying to get more money. He's got to make these road trips because the Vatican does own more real estate than any country in the world. They are effectively their own country, undeniably, and so he's got to, make rounds to save face, and has no problem lying to them about utter destruction, because that's just what he does. So be careful about apologists for the Pope. They'll give you the truth and then they'll give you the truth by means of saying what the Pope said. They'll be honest about it, but then they'll recant their statements once the Vatican provides them what they want them to say. So the Vatican later, regardless of the words being quoted, they were like, well, he didn't mean that, and it was taken out of context. It wasn't taken out of context. He was telling children that had all sorts of religious beliefs that any way they so choose would get them to God. He's kind of telling the truth, because everybody's going to be before the judgment seat of Christ. So that part was true, but not in the sense that they mean to have eternal salvation or eternal life with Jesus. That's not the way that they're going to see God. They're going to see God because every knee's going to bend and every tongue's going to confess. But anyway, so I will be doing lives, just traveling and getting settled in. But yeah, don't believe me. Romans 3:4, every man's a liar, including the Pope. Don't send me money, keep it, or give it to someone who needs it. God bless you.